Oh, I don't know if I'm posting this in my head because it's such a beautiful day outside today, which it's already fucking 4 p.m. So the sun's probably gonna go down soon, but such a nice day. I was like, oh, maybe vlog? At least get this part in where I do my makeup. Because all I'm doing is just going to meet a friend for dinner. So we're gonna get 양꼬치. 그래서 you guys can go ahead and shame me in the comments for this, but I've lived here since 2011 in Korea. And I've only, for the first time, living here alone now fully, I went to the Jumin Center, like the community center, because when you throw away big shit like furniture, you can't just throw it out on the side of the road, right? Next to the other trash that you normally do. You have to go to the community center, get like a piece of paper that says like, oh, I'm throwing away this big furniture. You attach it to the furniture, you put it out there, and someone will pick it up. So you have to, register it. I've only now just done it. Every other time I've moved, I've always lived in places that had furniture that was already in there, so I never really threw anything away whenever I moved out. My house right now actually used to be an Airbnb. There was a lot of furniture in here in every room, but now that I live alone, there's a lot of it that I don't need, and frankly some that I bought that I don't need anymore, like that fucking, remember in one video I mentioned how I have like this big freezer where I used to put a bunch of like meat and stuff, but after I came back from Texas, someone had unplugged the freezer, so it was fucking just rotted meat and rotted meat juice in there, so I have to get rid of that. Also, by the way, naming the makeup brand, they collaborated with this accessory brand in Korea called Hojaboy ACC. Isn't this the most fucking aesthetic cushion you've ever fucking seen? This is the layer fit cushion. They're a really, really popular one, and this is the zero gravity cover up cushion. I like this one a little bit more, even though they're both not my fucking color. You can also take it off. Gives me the idea that they probably just made a bunch of this and just put it in the same box as the original cushion. So they're like, oh, collaboration, which I understand, I guess. But a lot of brands have been doing collaborations with like accessory. Like a lot of K-beauty brands have been doing a lot of collaborations with accessory brands lately, like Haba Christine, which I find interesting because they're running out of fucking ideas. This is really not my fucking color though, girl. Like, what the hell? It's okay. I have been holed up in my house for the better part of the last 2 or so weeks. I mean, I would go out, obviously. Like, if you saw my Instagram story, I was in Hongdae the other day, but I don't know. For the longest time, especially when I first came here, my whole vlogging, like going out era before COVID, I was always wanting to go outside all the goddamn time. I always wanted to be out. I never really wanted to be in. And I would say, even after a big part of the pandemic, I was like, oh, the pandemic made me want to really stay indoors or whatever. It's like really bad now. Honestly though, I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. It's just a thing. The one thing that really pisses me off is the fact that I buy all these goddamn vlogging cameras to, vlog for you guys, because I know even my sisters be asking me for vlogs. And so then I switch up from, me just sitting in my goddamn room all day putting makeup on. It'll be like, okay, if I'm going to be vlogging, then I have to go somewhere. But then when I want to go somewhere, by the time I'm ready to go out, I just want to enjoy my time being out. I don't want to have to feel obligated to be filming the whole thing. So honestly, for you Yoshimi Hanin vloggers these days, I commend you, because girl, I could not. I feel like if you arrive to a place with a friend and your first thing is like, okay, put our shit down and I need to get, B footage, B-roll, which it's not gonna take that long. But if I feel like I have to film every single fucking thing, me complaining about this shit is like a losing argument because it's the same shit every time. So anyway, this is the part of the video where I ask you guys, so what has everyone been up to? I've been trying to finish Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I originally bought Rebirth on PlayStation 5, but I never actually got around to it, so I ended up just buying it on Steam later because I like the convenience of either playing it on my PC or my Steam Deck. I don't know what it's been lately. Like the other day, I hung out with a friend, and I was talking about, oh, I'm ISTP, I'm a power T, not power top, but a power thinker. And so I feel like that makes me like a soulless asshole. I know in Korea, how in Korea they're obsessed with the MBTI. ISTPs have like a horrible image because they're seen as soulless. But me and my friend went drinking the other day, and he was talking to me about how, because his mom passed away a few years ago. And girl, I don't know. Normally, to be honest, not that I don't empathize, but it's just like I don't know how to react. Me and him were up in that surgery. I started bawling, girl, and like I was ugly crying. I don't know what the fuck came over me. So we were having a moment, but ever since that night, this fucking part of me unlocked. And girl, I was playing Final Fantasy VII Rebirth the other day, and it was like an emotional scene. I was ugly crying, girl. Like, what the fuck is going on with me? A part of me does almost feel like it's probably healthy, because I feel like for so many years I showed like zero emotion. I think the last time I cried was actually probably a few months ago, but that was over a boy, girl. That was a mess. crying over a boy, girl. I don't know if it's because I'm getting older or what. I know alcohol is like part of the culture or whatever in Korea, which I don't know. Probably not a good thing, but I do feel like whenever I have a little bit of something in my system, I feel like I'm a little bit more open-minded. Oh yeah, just kidding. Like fucking ghost face, girl. Like what? Also, usually when I'm filming with my big camera up here, I have my seat right here, like all the way up. But right now it's at the lowest, which is what I actually usually sit at when I'm playing, when I'm on my PC. But you know, vlogging like this, I'm like having the table a bit higher because my chair's lower and I'm like this. I feel so dainty. I feel like such a little kawaii. This fucking numbazine powder is my favorite right now, but I have so many of I literally have like 5 of these, so I'm just don't take any flash photography today, Edward. Girl, I'm gonna get fucking clown lung, bitch. I'd be breathing this shit in. Also, I'm finally. See over here, there is actually quite a number of Double D episodes that we filmed that I never got back to because we pre-filmed before I went to Texas, and I was like, oh, if I'm going to be in Texas, I should just have the Double D to edit. But I thought I lost the audio files for some of them. Turns out they were just in a random folder that I wasn't looking at. So for many, this was like 5 months ago, I assumed we had lost the files. Honestly, the Double D, it's fun. And even for me, it's fun to watch when I'm bored as well, but it does not make us any fucking money, which, you know, that shouldn't be like the sole motivator, but it helps. The whole reason we want to do it was just because we did it in the hopes of getting sponsors or whatever. But girl, the brands don't want us. We have like a business email in there. Eddie's like, nope, still no emails. So funny. But I still get comments to this day talking about, like, girl, even when I went to the Crystal K concert in Texas, someone came up to me and was like, I missed the Double D. I was like, girl. I'm obsessed with these freckles, girl. I just love the way they look. Me hopping on that freckle trend like 9 years later. But this shit gets so fucking messy. Like, I've ruined some shirts because of this shit. And my table has like freckle specks. They wipe off if you wipe them fast enough. But have you guys listened to Doja Cat's new album? I know there's a lot of discourse online about how her antics when she released Scarlet really turned off a lot of people to her. So that's why they're saying this album is flopping or whatever. But then we have on the other side the whole Taylor Swift album and all that drama, because you guys know I placed a lot of, what's the word, like importance or like a lot of weight on the producer of the album, if I happen to know them, because I do have my favorite producers or whatever. And when I heard that Max Martin was going to be on Taylor Swift's new album, I don't listen to Taylor Swift, I'm not Swiftie, but anything that Max Martin is on, I'm kind of like, give it to me. But girl, there's like maybe one song where I thought was slightly catchy. Other than that, I was like, this is kind of boring. If I'm honest, in general, that type of music that you find a lot of on, you know, Life of a Showgirl, that sort of folky type, acousticy, I'm not a fan of that in general to begin with anyway. So it probably was going to be meant for me to begin with, but I was really shocked at how bored I was listening to some of the songs on the album. So girl, the gag is Taylor Swift dropped a version of the album where it was like the voice notes, like the memos for each songs when they were creating them. And the way Taylor was in the studio singing her ideas for lyrics and melodies and stuff, and Max Martin was clearly trying to give her advice, but she would basically be like, no, I got it. Bruh. I do know that Max Martin is a little bit more controlling in the studio because he has a vision when it comes to pop music, and that's why people hire him, for his vision. I do know he doesn't do everything, even things like Ariana Grande's Eternal Sunshine. Like, she did 80% of the album and he was just kind of helping with it. But you can really tell on The Life of a Showgirl, girl, not me getting to the Taylor Swift discourse. No, you can just tell from those voice notes especially, like, oh, like she was really putting her foot on everything this time. Because apparently at one point for her 1989 album, that was so fucking, girl, it was like the biggest thing back in the day. I guess she felt like controlled during that era and in terms of when they were making the music. Girl, I don't fucking know. V from Doja Cat is really, girl, it's giving me what I want. Especially Gorgeous, girl. And Stranger, ooh. I've been growing my hair out a lot lately because I really want to get a perm. I want to try curly, not curly hair, but like wavy hair again. Back in the day when I first came to Korea, we were all obsessed with perms and shit. I don't know. The weather's getting cooler, and I feel like for me, having naturally super straight hair, I feel like having a bit of wave. I can do it with like a flat iron, but that's damaging. I mean, probably a perm is just as damaging as well, but at least with the perm, I don't have to do it every single day. What lippy do I want today? My go-to has just been the gloss from Avila, the cola one, but I have been really loving this. Flower Nose. J08 specifically has been like my go-to lately. But I went from the light hair back to my natural hair. My hair was so dark, but a lot of that dye is fading now, so you can see the brown coming out. So I'm kind of into these brown tones. And honestly, this particular formula of the coating jelly from Flower Nose, one of the few things besides traditional gloss that actually kind of, I don't feel like it crumbles on my lips. Obviously a matte lippy is gonna do that, but even with the more dewy tints and stuff, it can get all like weird on my lips as I'm talking throughout the day. Of course, if I am silent the whole day, I have no issues with any lip color. But on days when I wear this, and I do a lot of talking, minus maybe the very center here where when my lips touch when I'm speaking, the whole lip in general kind of just stays like this. Of course, until I start eating and shit, but I really like that. So this J08, along with this one, the only warm tone in the collection, the brush. Especially with these freckles, I'm like obsessed, bitch. Honestly, without the freckles, I might feel like, yeah, it's like warm, but it's like a warm pink. I feel like it'd be too cute for my look today, but I think with the freckles, it kind of mutes it down a little bit more, so it's more like, gives you that ruddy freckle look. And then, oh my god, and also, holy shit. When I do a warmer look like this, I've been loving using this goddamn Fleet highlighter in this green shade. I can't read Japanese, at least not anymore. You guys know I fucking hate the color green in general, but it's probably just the packaging. But if you just look at the highlighter itself, I don't know if you can see that. It's like it's a kind of like, because you know how like a lot of whitish highlighters have that like strong white undertone with like the blue or pink reflect. This one has more of like a slightly warmer muted is not the right word, it's shiny, it's a fucking highlighter. When you have a warm highlighter, it'll be like yellow gold, and I hate that. This one is really fucking nice, and I love using it on when I'm doing more warm tone makeup. Like obviously it doesn't look green, it's just a nice neutral shade. I love using it on my nose too. Obviously, look at this tone. I don't know how to describe it. Sometimes I find that my bangs, especially on the sides right here, kind of go towards the center, which I don't really like. So what I'll do is I'll take one side and like do that and cock it the opposite way so that it kind of falls like that. You see how it goes a little bit more this way. And then I'll take this attachment and just right here. A bit of volume because I have a fucking flat ass forehead. I have a fucking Neanderthal forehead. So I put some volume in there so it's a little bit more rounded. Anyway, that's the look. I'm gonna be late. I should have left earlier. I'll take you with me. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yes, very nice weather. It's fucking gorgeous. Temperature-wise, it's fucking amazing as well. Not too warm, not too cool. Girl, my ass already fucking forgot to vlog this goddamn place. I'm with Leo. Yeah. We're having yakochi.
Show them your mosquito bite.
Oh, girl, I got a shot of that, girl. My fucking mosquito bite. 이게 뭐라고 하지? 마파두부. Oh, is this the place you're talking about over here?
Good balance.
What are you? 다시 해봐. Hold on, I need them to see this shit. That was you at Shinza the other night.
Oh my god, no.
Girl, not the acting.
Well, sorta, kinda.
Not the...
Oh my god, the flashback Mary.
We just turn the back color into Escala.
Oh.
Riddle me that. I want to start with something a little bit strong.
We're at this place called
Noi. 노이를.
Nuire
노이를.
in Abkujumrodiyam, where the hotties are. Just kidding. I'm not kidding.
It's very crazy actually.
What I get. Period. Not the Buddha din.
Skirt, skirt. Now you're gonna be like, dang.
It's giving podcast.
I know.
So you've been touring.
You've been
America.
touring, it's crazy.
You've been touring America for 2 weeks now. How is Thanksgiving this fun?
Oh my god, it's been crazy. It's just so
Right.
crazy.
Right.
My K-pop interviews, girl.
Oh, honey. Girl, security.
Yeah. Yeah. Mmm. 맛있는데.
Right.
Yeah.
Like the Krispy Kreme girl.
Yeah, right.
He said I need to show you the streets, so these are the streets. Those Apgujeong vibes, yeah. But it's Chuseok, so it's like so quiet.
Right. But then inside the shops, there's a few people.
There's a few people, the lonely bitches like us.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, performance.